Have you ever noticed that the exact same moment in the holidays can change year to year? So one year you're having a great time cutting up in the kitchen, laughing while the turkey burns and you don't even care. And the next year, the smallest, most innocuous offhand comment from a relative can send you into a spiral with your heart racing. It's not really that these moments are so different, but what is different is your nervous system and your microbiome. I'm Dr. Katrina Coulter. I'm an infectious disease specialist and microbiome expert, and I make educational health videos. Just a reminder that this video is for health information only and not to be used as medical advice. So let's talk about the relationship between stress and anxiety and your microbiome. Inside of you, you have trillions of microbes that are harvesting energy, reducing or making inflammation, nurturing your immune system, and also producing neurotransmitters. And these are transmitted to the brain through the vagus nerve. So most people will think of stress and anxiety as originating in the brain, but actually the gut plays a big role in it. And the holidays can be especially stressful, and your gut feels it first. So when stress levels rise, your digestion slows, you trend towards inflammation, you lose your microbial diversity in the gut, and you don't have as many of those good microbes that produce neurotransmitters. So we call that the gut-brain axis. And let's talk about how holiday stress really affects it. So during the holidays, stress comes from all directions. It might be that you're running around to get to your child's school play, or your flight is getting delayed, or you're late to the holiday party or don't know what to wear, or any number of other things, including illness tends to crop up during this time because we're all concentrated together in group settings. So when that stress comes in, your cortisol rises, and this trends your microbiome towards inflammation. So what is happening is the signal is going down from the brain to the gut that there is a threat, and you go into fight or flight. Your gut does not know that there's not actually a physical threat like a tiger to run away from. It just knows that the alarm has been sent from the vagus nerve. So in the gut, what's happening is we're developing dysregulation or dysbiosis. And then this further gets compounded by just kind of our lifestyle activities through the holidays. So we tend to eat more sugary foods or fatty foods. We tend to drink more alcohol. We don't get as much sleep. We just don't take as good care of ourselves. We might kind of fall off of our exercise regimen. And so this further dysregulates the gut and decreases the bacteria that are going to produce our calming neurotransmitters like our serotonin and our GABA. So we're already getting the signal from above that we're in this stress response, it's fight or flight. And instead of the gut saying, no, everything's fine down here, the gut's like, yeah, things are weird. It's everything is off. And so then you get caught in this loop, and stress and anxiety really gets amplified during this time of year. So we need to break that loop. And what's really cool about the gut-brain axis is that you can build it up like a muscle by doing repetitive daily habits that calm it down and nourish it. So just like lifting weights will build the muscles on your body, doing these repetitive daily habits will help strengthen that gut-brain axis and calm down that nervous system out of that fight or flight state. So what are these habits that we can do? Number one is so easy and it's free, and that is to calm your nervous system with your breath. So when you exhale longer than you inhale, you tell your body to go into that parasympathetic rest and digest state. So what I do is I inhale for 4, I hold it for 4, I exhale for 6. And I do this for a full minute. And that repeated longer exhalation tells your body, no, we're safe, we're calm, everything's okay. And it really down regulates that cortisol response. I'll find that when I'm really wound up or upset about something, that I usually can't exhale for 6 counts on the first 2 rounds. It just is impossible. But by the 3rd round, I can do it and I start feeling calmer. And by the end of the minute, it's like I've hit the reset button. So calm yourself with your breath. Tip number 2 is to really take care of your microbiome during this time. So I talk about this all the time. You have to feed the good gut bacteria fiber. These are the ones that make the neurotransmitters. So you want to make sure they get fed this time of year. So fiber would be things like oats, beans, legumes, green leafy vegetables, lentils, and don't forget your fermented foods, which introduce the probiotic bacteria. So if you want to get further into that, I have many videos about this on my YouTube channel, Katrina Coulter MD. Head over there, binge on those videos, and learn about all the different types of foods you can eat that really take care of your microbiome. Number 3, your sleep. You must protect it like it is a sacred medicine, because your sleep is medicine. And this time of year during the holidays, our sleep gets so disrupted, either due to travel, late night parties, catching up with friends and family we haven't seen in a while, or our increased alcohol intake definitely disrupts it. And so really guarding your sleep will help maintain that microbial circadian rhythm. When you have disrupted sleep and you're staying up late and you're eating really late, that really confuses the microbiome. It likes to have its regular rhythm, and by you sleeping regularly, you can absolutely enhance this, as well as nourish your immune system, which you absolutely need during this time of year when we're gathering together and sharing all the upper respiratory viruses. Number 4, take a movement break. Why do I say a break? Well, because we get really busy this time of year, holiday shopping, sitting online shopping, and we don't tend to exercise as much. So I'm not talking about going to the gym for an hour. I'm talking about stopping for 5 minutes and going for a walk, or doing some yoga stretches, or doing push-ups on the floor, or squats with body weight. There are many different things that you can do for just 5 minutes. So what that's going to do is that's going to get a release of endorphins, which is going to make your brain feel good. It's going to calm your anxiety, and it's going to shift your microbiome towards that favorable profile and let it know we need energy harvested right now. It's not store energy time. And this increases microbial diversity as well with movement. And so just getting these little movement breaks in really makes a big difference. Tip number 5 is to create a micro ritual, something that you do every day that just is centering and calms your body down and lets it know it's safe and it can go into that rest and digest state. So something like having a cup of non-caffeinated tea, or stepping outside to catch a couple breaths of fresh air, or something I like to do is just pause and notice a detail in the moment you're in. So something like the color of the paint on the walls, or the music that's playing in the background, or even how the light is shining on that bulb on the Christmas tree and makes it seem like it's lit from within. Just take a pause and notice a detail in the moment, and this just gives your body a sense of relaxation and lets it know that it's safe. I have a bonus tip. Those were my top 5, but the bonus tip is that as humans, we're wired for connection. And so when you co-regulate with a sentient being, this can be your partner, your child, a friend, a family member, even your animals, your body down regulates cortisol and you release oxytocin. And this oxytocin also helps diversify your gut microbiome. So you're lowering the cortisol, you're improving your gut microbiome, and you're doing that all just by petting your dog or hanging out with your herd or your crew or that friend you haven't seen in a long time that fills your heart with joy. So I encourage you to get connection. So as we go into this holiday season and as we navigate through it, keep in mind that your gut isn't just digesting the food that you're putting in, it's also digesting the experiences you're having. And the more resilient and nourished our gut microbiome is, the more resilient we are emotionally and able to handle those stressors that inevitably are going to pop up. If you found this helpful and you can think of somebody that would benefit from hearing this right now, please share it with them, and definitely hit the subscribe button because I'll be producing lots more videos that have great tips on how to nourish your microbiome. And if you think that you are interested in working with me one-on-one, come on over to my website and book a call. I have some time slots for some 15-minute calls where we can talk about what's going on with you, what working with me would look like. It's KatrinaCoulterMD.com. I'll see you next time.